One thing I noticed about them, not a lot of street lights. Not a lot of street lights at all. Like at nighttime, the streets are really like dark. Like if the store doesn't have the lights on.
What's good? It's your boy Q to the motherfucking G-O-D. We are back in the building. Hope you guys are having a good rest of your day. It's you. But yeah, man, I hope everybody's having a good day. I know y'all probably wasn't expecting this, but hey.
Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific
yeah, Zero gave me these a while ago.
We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU
You just had extra ones laying around.
taking on a team from the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Try something new. Look, you gotta change it. Please do me a favor if you haven't done so, like the video, comment, and if you want a shout out, and subscribe if you want to be a part of greatness. Zero. Yo.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, bro?
Chippewas will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Mustangs offense takes the field. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team them, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete, man.
Way like behind him,
and
you lied.
I didn't think
Yeah.
it was gonna log like that.
I tried to come back and intercept.
I did. I thought.
I'm
like,
continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert. Still on his feet at the 40.
You
I did. I was so close. I was right there. He just got caught on.
I thought you would have like jumped.
He fell. I almost had it. I just didn't. I thought they was gonna get it.
Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Swings it out to his running back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's
Wait for that nigga to get out of that
Mustangs get the first down.
lunch he was in.
Shotgun
Like, please,
fundamentals
break
are so
free.
key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Getting some heat. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, just keeps firing.
Yeah, he threw a bad ball or he got hit.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just
I don't
has to
think
do
I
a
hit
better
him,
job giving
yeah.
his receiver a chance to make the catch.
I was like, that was it.
9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Fires the pass, intercepted. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up to the 24.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Offense set on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Lavis. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
It's obviously huge to make the catch, but give that receiver credit. Nice spatial awareness, knowing where he is on the field to make sure that he's in bounds when he secures the catch.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Gets it out fast.
He's run
out of bounds.
What the fuck?
That one, and it'll be a 1st down.
I don't know. I might be tweaking.
You're trying to
If
get
it
him?
happens again, I don't know. I might be tweaking.
They keep attacking through the air. Knew where
Why?
he wanted to go with it, but couldn't
I don't know
find
why
his
it
target.
feels like
It's
it's
incomplete.
hard for me to move him. Like, maybe he's just not elusive. I don't know. I don't know.
This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Trying to get to it.
Oh,
And he was hit
Lord.
just as he was releasing the pass.
Nice.
It falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man, it's Parker. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On fourth down, going to the air. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Not able to...
Oh, you guys cannot catch! Oh, this is killing me. This was right there.
But convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
You missed. It's crazy work.
Afterburners coming. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Just couldn't find a
I wish he would have threw it. I was trying to get there.
Force him out of bounds and no gain
Not
on
right.
play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smart.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. All kinds of time before he fires right. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake.
Damn, I didn't think he was going to move on.
Got room on the return. Inside the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Mustangs. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's looking for a man on second down. Working that left side now. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. Dropping back, it's Lavis. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Chips. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the
Don't let him downside, man. This nigga's out of here.
Play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense dropping into soft coverage. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man.
I thought you were going to play
And he'll
street.
get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Why you going?
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw it again. They're trying to get to it. Makes the catch. It's Bailey. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Trying to pound it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd. And he's going to score. Touchdown, SMU!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here.
Going deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Lavis. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field.
Got a lot of running room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Caught close to the marker. It's Smith. Touchdown, Mustangs! What a catch and run for 6. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out.
No, I said the same thing.
Make some plays. It doesn't always work
the
that
same.
way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll need urgency and efficiency. 10 seconds left on the clock before halftime. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
You know, the heat's like right there on it. Should heat up on there. I just, once that, like, the thing goes over it, it, like, blocks the heat from going anywhere. Breaking this bitch.
That's better. That's the heat spread on me.
I'm saying before that, it was like,
No, I was shivering. I was shivering.
oh yeah, I don't think I said Chris is the blue team in our purple team.
And the Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because
I didn't believe. First of all, I don't know. I just
said, I don't know. What are you about to say?
That's what happened. I let that go. I didn't believe he was going to say that right there.
But they can't put the drive together and spin it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you,
That was
this defense
still
has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got enough space. And they will score. Touchdown, SMU. The AT unit on the field. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good execution.
Glitch.
They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I see it. Goddamn. Give me an extra 2 yards.
They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly.
I try to take that hit.
And good
Then
coverage.
go out and then drop down ball.
Quick tempo here for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's Lavis. Snags it over the middle.
You know, it's crazy.
And the
I didn't think.
defense settled in to stop that
It's not
before
even
short
that crazy.
gain.
I just
This quarterback
definitely
right
have
now
both
is
of
an
them.
improved, and he's doing a nice job.
I couldn't see their route, maybe because you had your shit up or
Getting
whatever.
an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Complete.
Go back shoulder. Make sure he had to turn around and get hit.
Offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
Nice. Oh, you could have
Nice
kept it.
defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
He wants to throw it again. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be knocked down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Off the play fake. Buys a little time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Running it back, it's Kent. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity. A great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Coming after it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. They're bringing heat. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
The Chippewas have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught down.
You was there too. I can't say shit. You was there.
The stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down
Yeah, I
on
know
the
he was
through
there.
catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to pass, it's Lavis. Pressure coming. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The give is to Smith. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly.
Big man.
In the middle, it's Bailey. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Trying to get to it. And to get rid of it quickly.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Fair catch, called for and made. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Lavis. He's got it down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. And the Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Now from inside the red zone. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Chippewa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
From the gun, looking for a man. To the end zone, and it's picked off. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they
got sacked twice.
Win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present.
It was like 2 dudes over there. I just started calling different shit at the end. I actually started using like the audibles.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,
I be forgetting sometimes my hurry up offense is my best offense.
Another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
At least it wasn't a book. We're looking bad. Yeah, we did 5 interceptions. We did each one in the red zone to 2 of them. Yeah, I'll take that one. Especially when we first came out, first one. Here you go, Chris. I'll take that one. Nobody rushing the ball whatsoever. Straight passing. That's a lot of plays. They're like right behind all of them. Had to make that big bump. That was not long ago. This one right here. I literally wanted to low-key throw behind him a little bit, but it just didn't work like that. Yeah. So he just grabbed that bitch out. Yeah.
I was with him. I was like, no way.
There wasn't much other options. It was only him, really. Like,
but you threw that shit kind of quick.
I wasn't expecting to stay with him. I was expecting to throw behind him, like right where he at. Throw back shoulder.
Like that nigga right there.
I know he's open. Nigga. This
is
just me saying like off the rip. I'm looking at the lineup in the matchup and seeing what you be doing. So I'm like, you're not going to stay with him, or like by the grace of God, it's not going to happen. And that's when I was like, I just was like, oh, that's on me. God, I was just again.
You were anticipating.
Yeah, I gambled either you're gonna drop it or he's gonna throw a better ball behind him to the point where he's not gonna get it. But it just happened that way. So then you got a good field position there. So that was at the beginning of the third. So yeah, that's no good. They didn't get your interception for a touchdown. But well, maybe because it's a home game, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm starting to think, well, sometimes they don't be having everybody hurt. But still, I was just mad because, like, nigga, I know your QB spine, but go for the ball, nigga. God damn. Nigga, nice little opener there. Yeah, you kept doing this shit a lot. This shit was pissing our team off. Legit. This was a bad touchdown. I was mad at them. I'm like, nigga, come on now. What this nigga? Well, of course you are. I think he went for a punch out or some shit. He made an animation. Coach would be like, nigga, so you just threaten niggas on the field now? You not gonna go for the ball? You just gonna act like he gonna go for the ball? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Did you run a record? No, he was just like, oh, no. These niggas was not catching any interceptions though all game, bro. They had multiple drops. I was tight. These niggas had multiple drops. I was like, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, this one right here fucked me up too. He threw it like way before he's there, but you should have threw it to the back or something. I could have waited though. I was trying to hurry up and get it off. And I had everybody open there. Wow. Everybody over here inside. I think this was fourth down though. I'm not sure. Or third down. Close to it. Yeah, I threw it pretty fast. That nigga missed a fucking key crash down. Around me, they make no animation. They gonna juke it. That you got juke. Coach him like, nigga, I saw you. You could have cracked him. Literally, he wanted no smoke. He wanted no
That
smoke.
guy didn't even block me. He didn't even block me.
No.
Look at this.
Yeah, he seen it coming. He seen it coming and just let it go.
What do you?
That's crazy. That's both. That's. Luckily, he got free, but
Still,
coach was going. You supposed to be blocked. When did you guys get 29? I thought Chris Wayne had 20. Remember? Because that last touchdown. Exactly. Okay. See, I wasn't tweaking just now. I thought I would have took it. It gave you 1 point. I said 29. These niggas pad stats. I thought I was just tweaking. I was like, how do you get one? How do you get 20? How do you get 29 and you ain't scored no other field goals? You ain't scored no field goals. Shout out to Behemoth, man. I appreciate you joining. That's crazy.
What did you eat?
Well, so far today I had some fries and a burger, and then I'm supposed to have some poke sal, which the stove looks like it's on. Mama.
Echo.
Mama, you got this stove? I don't know. It looks some kind of hot. It's probably on. I don't know. Love the fun. Well, what's that too?
Cool doesn't sound healthy though.
He said cool doesn't sound healthy, but
Nah, it wasn't healthy at all. Especially from the place I got it from. Ugh. But I just needed to eat something. I ain't feel like making stuff and making more dishes for myself. I gotta wash dishes after Shawty had cooked the meal. She just cooked some rice and pollo guisado, which is like chicken and rice with like potatoes and stuff like that. I guess. Other stuff. Well, I hope you're having a good day, buddy. We're just here playing some American football, or where is he from? I always say the UK, but right? No, boy, we put them. I put them together normally because the chicken and stuff is more like a soupy-ish, a sauce. I mean, it's like as a sauce. Yeah, he don't like his food like touching and stuff like that, or things on top of each other. I find it to be like crazy to me because it's like I feel like you can't not like want to taste those things together. But like only if you've never like if you've never tasted it before, I understand. Like you've never tasted them together, so you're like you're almost not scared, but you're like you don't want to I understand now dibbling dabbling and everything new. It's funny because I was watching Abbott Elementary, the show on with everybody hate Chris and the black girl Janine. They're in the school and shit. He has that same problem where he has like a palate. He can't have his things touching. Like he went to a party and he saw like cocktail shrimp with sushi or wrapped in the roll or whatever. He's like, rice in a tuna roll. I'm about to throw up. Like he literally just can't stand the look of it, like how that looks. Yeah. So I was like, that's crazy. Though. Like some people really have to like live like that. But each his own. I get it. I didn't like a lot of things growing up either. I was picky as fuck.
I eat my sandwiches deconstructed.
I ate my sandwich. You didn't like it or something?
I separate the bread from the meat and the veggies. I don't want them to touch.
Gold. Gold? Yeah. More yellow it looks like in here. But it said gold. Well, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed that, because that's me, man. That's what you said. I was like,
When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic play. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started.
when did you find out that you couldn't have your stuff touched? Was that like always how you been? I feel like some people could do it. You know, I can't stand this sandwich stuff. Everybody always put my sandwiches together. I'd rather have this lettuce and meat separate. Like, how do you, like, I just always wondered that. Like, how do you even know you have that? I mean, obviously, being picky, I mean, like no, I don't want to eat that together. Why not? Well, here, have this. Oh, I get it. I know where it can start. Start from when you're a kid and your parents allow you to just eat what you want to eat. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, like, they be like, you don't like this? And you be like, no. And they be like, you know how, like, a kid would take all the cheese piece off the cheese? Yeah. Like that. I think I used to be like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I understood that part. Like, I used to, like, literally, in order to eat a piece, I had to take some of the cheese off. Mm-hmm. I like my cheese a certain way. Yeah, me now, I have to. I don't like that shit when it's undercooked. Yeah, I don't like my shit OD. Like, I gotta be like, you know, put my shit back in the oven. You didn't do it right. You got my shit dripping on my shirt and shit, nigga. That shit way too much. It's just everywhere. Just some cheese everywhere. Oh.
The Hawkeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So South Carolina's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too...
For some reason, anytime my food touched it made me nauseous even as a young kid. I can't even drink any blended or grainy drinks.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make...
I can handle ice in my glass of milk from time to time.
Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
You know what's crazy? Crazy. Thought he was going with him.
A huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Sanders. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
They calls me evil, but at least I like flavor, lively crying face, lively crying face.
It's fact.
Back to the air one more time. Makes the grab. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Ready to try the point after. The kick
I tried to stop. This thing's good.
The kicker call coming.
I literally have my hand on the control. This nigga is wide.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
It's complete on the right side. Spins away. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Looking downfield, it's McNamara. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
What's good, Kizo?
Shout out to my cousin in the building. Appreciate you joining, Kozo. Hope you're doing good today, bro.
Backing this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. He wants to throw it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody...
Hey, it's funny. He's playing, well, you're not from South Carolina.
He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this.
He's playing with South
I'm
Carolina.
going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the
Keep the great one. Shout out to Keep the Great One, everybody.
Just about set to kick it away.
Please go ahead and do me a favor, subscribe to his channel.
No chance for a return.
You haven't done so.
Flies out of the back of the end
Because...
zone. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Sellers. Uncorks it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best...
And it's on the ground. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field.
That looks like a really
Damn, after him delivering the hit, he got the hit delivered. Shit.
That bounces all kind of crazy ways.
Yeah.
Good job on the defense covering that thing up.
First down here for the offense.
Yeah, the first nigga, he said, what? Bow, you gonna do that to my teammate? I said, damn.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Keeps the legs moving. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Quarterback checking off. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To throw, it's McNamara.
Chris.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
This time he's got his man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
That shit got everywhere. Everywhere. We could have. I thought we were going to get that shit. We had a chance. Niggas just didn't pick it up.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me.
You gotta grab that!
And he breaks into the open. Almost took it all the way there. But
That's just terrible. It's terrible.
First and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Terrible.
And he will take it in.
That's terrible. That shit been put underneath and everything.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line. Wide out in motion.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Touch pass on the run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Hawkeyes are on the move.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Second down coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
How'd you roll out? I don't think he fumbled. I don't think he fumbled.
The defense got it. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. Touchdown, South. And the defense doing work.
Like he did.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball
But they might
out.
give it to him.
They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
Oh.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To the air, it's McNamara. Dumps it to the back. Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. He's loose. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th.
My bad, I pressed the button. It was going there. It was going there anyway. I literally said like this, bro. Like, press triangle. Literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't on purpose. I was literally like, I'm trying to press triangle. I'm trying to go fast. I was like, Chris, like, Chris Solo.
They got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop.
It was going there. Literally, I couldn't even stop it
All
after.
the juices, all the excitement. Be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's McDowell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go deep.
That's the fair interview. You see that shit? You saw that? You saw me bump both of my niggas? Even though they didn't call it. But if you just seen how I bumped both of your... Bro, can I call the replay real quick? Let me show you this shit. Nah, bro, I don't know, but look, bro, this shit's crazy. This is why I get mad at this game. Watch over here in this corner. Look at your niggas right here, right? Watch. Ready? You're getting open right here. Bow. Knock both of them niggas off the route. I just wanted you to know that I'll be peeping the game doing some dumb shit. And then you got sacked. I was like, that's why you got sacked, goddammit. This niggas didn't call no PI. Where the refs? Y'all looking over there? That's what I was just saying. I was like, damn. I was like, I saw myself though. I was like, they gonna call it. They didn't call it.
Quarterback, that's the most important.
I just wanted to let you know. I was like, that wasn't on you, buddy. That's on them. They're supposed to call PI.
Do a better job.
The refs.
And we home too. Damn.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's complete to the right. On the move is the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Power football with the run. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Throws to the wideout.
Yo, I wanted that shit so bad. I saw it coming, but he's not athletic.
That's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw. It's McNamara. He's looking deep. And it slips through his
He was beat too.
Complete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's right on target. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Really nice focus by this sophomore.
That wasn't that focus. This nigga was trying to catch that fish right there.
That's one of those throws. He tried
to do it earlier. It could have a little bit better. He was ahead of it and made it like he had to catch up and catch that ball. I wanted that drop, but the ball just hung in the air too long. Look at that. Look, he had to look back like hold on. If that was
your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
One more snap coming before halftime. They'll run it. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those 1st downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
No, I'm talking about
Iowa has the ball.
Yeah.
Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's McNamara. Unloads to the right. It's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Going up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. Able to get just sliding to avoid the hit.
Helmet down. Come on, man.
Good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Offense gets set for second down. The lone back's got it.
That's my
He's
fault.
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's McNamara. He got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And this one splits the uprights. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the right. And that pass picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Iowa! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out.
I think he was going to make it back. I saw that. I was like, oh, please, let me go. Make that big back.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And here comes the offense on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked with a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
To the air, it's Sellers. Fires left. He's got an open man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Let's go, big man!
Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
You see that motherfucker?
Man, that is just great awareness by the
That's work.
front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Oh, I should have never doubled. Hey, we might
Nice
have.
pick up on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Had to work.
Be careful, you already fumble.
Down to the 33-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw.
You bum. Mom. Mom. I see your chest. You catch that. Sit down.
Show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's McNamara.
You too close. You gotta stay a little bit back. I see what you're trying to fucking do, nigga. God damn. You was close. Right there. Fucking sucker. Real sucker. Trying to beat me. I see it. I just like, I don't think you'll make it. I mean, you see how I be testing it though, Chris. I've been testing it in the last game.
Could not execute that play any better.
The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and lead the clock.
Damn. Yeah. Goddamn coach.
And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Right down the middle. Reacted well to the tip, but just...
Y'all niggas grab the ball, niggas. They're doing today, man. Let niggas throw the ball right over their head. Oh, you got the fucking scores the first time.
Right now, obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Let's it fly.
Yes. Because that was bullshit. He should have intercepted this shit. Fucking dumbass nigga. Get your fucking head in the game. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about, I'm not saying that your pass was bullshit. I'm saying he's a bullshit because he could have intercepted the shit. He did some. He did this. I said I was a press triangle, nigga. I ain't seen none of that shit.
Trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance.
Word them all. I see how the game will play, nigga.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And
yeah, he have it, but these niggas is not playing. These DBs don't play.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone.
Nice block. He got two good blocks in there.
Opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry up.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stay home and play their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Back to throw. It's McNamara. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see his zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On fourth down, looking to pass. Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
It was there. Yeah, and I was like, fuck! When I saw it open the first time, I was like, it was open. Because I pump fake to the wrong. I thought it was triangle.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
I could have ran straight.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. With the catch, it's Johnson.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to work the tackle, set him up for it.
Get it? Oh,
And that is
God.
no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Harvard.
I think this defense
Yeah, that shit running under for a minute.
really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He'll try to do it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Defensively, the clock late in the game when you're winning, it's your friend. You got to find a way to keep that thing ticking. When you rush the passer, keep that quarterback in the pocket. Make him beat you from in there. You're dropping back in coverage. You got more DBs on the field. You're just trying to let him throw the football, get him on the ground, let that clock tick.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on it, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in, using his legs to buy some time. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
What a third down stop by this defense. Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the fourth and goal.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job.
What press that? First time I said X. Did not do it. Just like switched over. What the fuck?
If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, we had 2 fumble losses. Like quarterback and there was a cover. That's Russia. So then it makes sense. That's 100, right? Stay hungry, you know what I'm saying? I want it. You like, oh, I want to finally get to eat a little bit. Or you lose, but you're hungry because it's 12 ways, so one. But damn, man. Like, I lost this game, but I got this good ass food right here. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Yeah. Big man. This nigga literally stayed with it. I think you think he was about to get like free.
Yeah, because that nigga not going to.
I think you just threw it. You threw it a little too early, but there was pressure.
And I tried to throw it.
Was it?
Here.
Yeah. There was a little pressure. That's why there was a little pressure getting to you right here. So I was like, yeah, I get it. Yeah. You wanted a little. I literally, that was me though. That was me the whole time. Look, bro, you can see my shit lit up though. I just was running with it. I was just like, I don't know. I was like, we gonna roll with this. I swear to God, I was just like, I'm running with him. You threw it? I was like, big man! I was like, yeah. Because he was on the line. Originally, this might have been a catch because he's the cross off the rip got this nigga like 5 yards away.
I'm thinking he's going to outrun him. I'm like, this nigga's not going to keep up with that nigga. Well, I mean, I was like, he should be quicker than him.
Well, he looked like a tight end.
But still.
It's this right here. This what happened. They all got bumped right there. That happened. That helped him stay with him.
Still, I was like, damn, I thought he was still down there.
It helped him stay with him for a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe you should throw it behind him, but it's hard to see all these jerseys and shit. That's what made it him catch it, the bump. It's the bump between him and home. So I was wondering that too. I was like, how the fuck big man? I was like, big man! I was shocked. Oh, let's see. What did you do? You tucked it away too. I saw you. Oh, he tried to. That's crazy. He tried to give me a slide. He said, nah, what you doing? Oh, man, I want to see the picture. We could have had that shit, man. All you gotta do is fall on every man. I'm like, how do you fall and roll like that? Y'all both rolled, didn't even touch the ball. Oh, the dot to the sideline. Bro, yeah. Come on, gang. Coach would have mad at you. This is all you. It's not you definitely jumped this high. It's not that fucking you. Yeah, coach would have been mad as fuck. Especially if we lost the game. This nigga looking at him like, he gonna catch that? Yes, because you could catch it too. This nigga caught it at his knees. You supposed to catch it at the highest point, bro. At least act like you gonna go for it. That shit pissed me off. Nigga almost had a whole touchdown because of it. This shit, I even said. Sometimes you got it's hard because like, sometimes you don't know if you're gonna shift into it or not. Sometimes, unless you like really are good with like shifting. So like, they tried to call that football. I'm not trying to make it good. Because he fell on his butt, so I was like, I don't know. Before the ball came out, but it could have went either way. They would have gave it to you, I wouldn't have it for you. This nigga pump fake. I mean, so maybe double. I did that earlier in the game, and I got sacked. Yeah,
I think you have to go to college.
Searching. Was this the return? Oh, I was probably going to say I was trying to because he was ahead. He was yards ahead of you. Yeah, that's a tutty right there. Then on top of that, he went way too far. Like, so good. Other fumble. The interception for a return. That shit was clean. I got you, coach. Ugh. That shit left him wide open though. Like right after. Get your fucking help. Wow, man. He can't hold on to the ball after that. He's just trying to catch his feet. Niggas leveled him right when he tried to catch his feet. Big man said, yeah. See, I got that return, but not the other one. That's fucked up. Mine actually went for a return. Where was it? I forgot when it happened too. INT, a couple. That was you. I think that right here, INT. No, this is the deep ball. No, this is big man. I see it. I always see interception. I keep seeing it complete. Interception right here. Yeah, Xavier. Interception for a team. Gotta be that one. 3rd and 11. Damn yo! Almost. Oh! Press the reset game. Restart the same team. 8 seconds, right?
Right now, it's tied up to 1-1, chat.
I think I played with Tennessee last time. That's what you about to be. It's very similar in color, right? Let me see what they have. I don't think we got any red and black jerseys. We have black. I can wear black if you want to wear red. I wear red. You know what I say? So you know what I say about white. Oh, you go.
Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get... The Utes will kick it away to start us off.
trap. Games on. Versus the Hoosiers. Hoosiers. And we kick the ball up every time. You're home. I kick the ball to you.
He thought about bringing that out for a half
I
second.
just noticed
Take a knee and they'll
I
bring
get
it
the
to
ball
the
back at
25.
halftime.
The Hoosiers offense
Unless the first game.
start this game off. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Hoosiers are marching down the field. Using his legs, it's Ellison.
Why are you picking up blocks? They're picking up tackles.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Rourke. Spits it out to the back. And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and
earlier.
So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Pittman. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, a new set of downs.
He's looking to throw it.
Damn it. Ugh, good. Back throw. I was like, fuck! I thought he overthrew him to the point where I got there first.
Okay. More and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
That should call me up. I don't even remember I called that.
I like getting my running back touches.
See, I call
So
that.
can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wilson will throw. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Coming after it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to fire on second down. We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up
He's
points.
wide open.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athletic.
And they got him for the sack.
You got a chance.
Defensive linemen live to get after the
No, that's not my chance.
to get sacks, to get by those big hot
So he was already
offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. Extending the play. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
You know, that's a down and distance there where I think defensively you've got to have a spot. You've got to know that this quarterback has the ability to run, especially on third down. Who's athletic enough on your side of the football to prevent this guy from getting the first?
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Dropping back, it's Rourke. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Discards a man. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rourke. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Horton. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Utes will hustle to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass.
Yeah, he thought he was like one, so he did
like
that.
It's a completion. They lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys playing with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Looking to throw, it's Rourke. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself.
These guys aren't human even. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete, Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wilson to pass. They're bringing heat. The timing was just off with the freshman pass well behind him.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Parks.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the ring.
I didn't mean no.
Picked off for the
And he's
third
back.
time today. He'll try to take it back.
We'll have
He's
to
at the 10.
take it up in the next
And it's
half.
going to be a pick 6.
With the bullshit, we're doing dumb shit.
Hoosiers. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Utes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Has this head coach lost his mind? Does he know where the ball is on the field? He's going for it this close to his own end zone. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first
I don't know why you let that happen. I gave it a chance.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air on 1st down. He's taking the shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side.
I heard the beat.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. All points are important, guys, but that one still leaves you with a possession down by 17. That's going to wrap
it just that one beat got me like
the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So
I just threw it just ahead. That was crazy, though. No, you played that, though. You played that. You played that. You did. You can't be mad. You played it. You was there. You wanted the interception. I know you
As a
did.
defensive guy, it's so hard to
He did. I threw it just a little ahead.
Because it starts to go to the flat. Oh, no,
That was a
I
risky
gotta go
one.
cover him, and then boom. He hits that angle route, cuts right inside, gets inside of me, and now I'm just chasing him, trying to get him on the ground.
He unleashes a long one. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw in.
There's a live football. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Challenge that bitch.
You've got to have.
Shit, well, good for you.
Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Need that.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way.
Your Wassett brother.
Utes have it with a 1st and 10.
Shout out to Vic. Yo, what up, brother? How you doing, buddy?
He'll just keep slinging it.
Yeah, I got hit.
Hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Utes.
Kicking it at work LMK. LML.
Just kicking it out.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing.
Hope everything's good, my guy.
4th down.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Why you throw so far away? Fuck, we've been throwing interceptions. God. No. Ew. He threw it hella far. This nigga had hella space in the middle of the field.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating.
And the ball's out there after it. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Quarterback will audible. Wilson will throw. Unloads it downfield. And the DB.
Oh, you had him. Burn him.
Deflection.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that they tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Utes want to crank the tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
All right, you dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Using the quick game. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to.
He was there. I ain't gonna lie. It was scary. My player just made
it. And off with the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utes.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Wilson to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
I'm not doing nothing.
Now it's a 2-possession game, maybe a 2-point conversion needed in there, down by 15 as they're about to kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Makes the grab. It's Price. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Wilson will throw. Quick strike complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
That was bad pass. I didn't mean it. I was just
Interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Well, it was just one shot. He's been bad.
Even bigger, but the turnover has
Been bad on my side of the sticks.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field.
Unless we get an interception right now,
he just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Press the wrong button.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. It's caught. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Getting some heat. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Yeah, chat. We ain't going
First down here for the offense.
Two tight.
Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback
and a lot of interceptions.
upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He is never...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wilson to pass. He's taking a deep shot.
Oh my God.
He had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. This defense makes a 4th down stop.
We out right there, isn't it?
And that just about does it. That's about
yeah, it doesn't.
It
does.
The offense had to
right here.
But now
they could
say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
I played a terrible second game lead.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down.
Damn. Shit dropped my back. Okay.
The snap sets up the throw. Still looking on the move. A shot toward the end zone.
That was a good pass. That was a good pass. Because it's like right in the middle. I'm like, you're there.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day.
I mean,
just
this
not
team.
functioning
Same,
well on
same
offense.
game type
Defense
each every
giving up
game.
a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be. And that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just
Put a drive together.
You're not going to quit.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Try.
Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely.
No.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Wilson will throw. He's got his man, makes the grab.
No.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll throw it on first down.
You tried to stop. You want to hit and stop and grab that shit? I feel like you did. That nigga was right there.
But it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Yeah.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he
sat there. Oh, no!
Interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Got to run. The 20. 10. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Indiana! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good.
Going to take a shot at this DB. The pass
That nigga side, she fell back up.
And 1
Beautiful
second is
there.
left.
And this is just one of the days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum.
And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out
We thought we were going to come back out the half and do something. We didn't. Just go out of interceptions.
To a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job.
I said a lot.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmys and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical.
No, yeah, we do a lot of pictures in the red zone.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Six. Damn. That was good. That was a good game for me. I don't like giving you credit for those games. He stayed doing fucking what do you call passes? Sort of good. This nigga shit should not look this clean. Should not really throw the ball that much. I think you probably
I didn't do that much. You were shopping. I had to throw it.
No,
I was trying to lift it up.
He run. So then, let's go to receiving.
I was passing though. Yes, I was.
Look,
I was passing though. Like actually passing. You were stopping the jet touch passes. That's why I wasn't doing that. The last game I was. It counts as a pass. So
You only had 12
passes.
passes.
I'm not gonna say jet touch pass.
I'm saying, Chris, you only had 12 passes, so you wasn't
But look
passing
how
that
many
much.
people have passed it too.
Yes, a lot of these were, like I said, a jet pass or jet touch. You want to bet most of your touchdowns was even that? Most of your touchdowns came from also on top of that running the back. You ran like 2 or 3 back. Yeah.
I know I wasn't doing that as much because you were stopping it. That's why I wasn't. That's why I had to route shit up and pass it.
I know. Someone wrong shit up and passing. Like,
you just showed one sack. I took sack.
Another one.
Okay. I took sack throughout the game.
That's mine later. Oh yeah, this pass right here. That's one.
That's the 39.
Oh, this one?
It's much faster than that.
They didn't.
You didn't show everything.
They didn't. I'm just saying they didn't show that. We would have read it by now. I'm saying they didn't show it yet. That was one passing touchdown. I was saying right there.
I'm saying.
I'm just telling you.
Passing oh, you're talking about touchdown?
Yeah, like actually passing the ball. You mainly did the jet sweep. Remember?
No, I didn't. Not on this game. Last game, yeah. I did.
This is me.
How many passing touchdowns do I have? 2?
1. That's what I was trying to say. I just went over the stats.
Oh, I mean, one passing touchdown.
Yeah, I was talking about you didn't pass that much. Like,
yes, I did.
Wait, my fault. This is me.
Yes, I did.
That was me. Yeah, two. But you only threw. That's what I'm trying to say. Complete 12. You didn't throw that much. You did a lot of jet touches. That's what I'm trying to say.
That count says passes.
I know. I'm not saying it
so
didn't.
that will be up in the count as a
That's
passing.
what all I originally said was that you didn't pass the ball.
I did. I know because
for a touchdown as much as you did the jet touch for the touchdown. That's what I'm saying. That one was a dot. I agree with that. That one
was the other one.
I don't know. I was trying to figure it out.
I know, but I'm saying I don't know what I haven't.
I'm not saying.
I know I didn't do jet touchbacks as much as this game as I did last game because you were stopping it. I know that for a fact. I was coordinating the offense. Like, you were stopping it, so I couldn't. That's why I had to freaking do all the... I was, like, passing. I had a comeback pass. I went down the field.
Bro, you had a lot of these. That was the main thing. You didn't do too much. You didn't do too much on offense. See, so you only had 200 something.
I didn't have to.
That's all, I'm not saying you had to. I'm just saying
because I didn't have to.
A lot of your touchdowns came here too.
Yeah, and I only had 2 touchdowns.
Like this one, boom. Or no, you got that.
I only had 2 touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying I didn't. You're just saying I didn't. You just said, Chris, you did not pass as much. Like, you mean this in general? I did more touches than passes, and I disagree. I did more passes than touches because you were freaking stopping me. That's why.
I'm just wondering, like, overall, you threw, it said 12 for 15, which means like 30 something.
Yeah, I didn't throw as much. I'm saying, did you just hear the sentence I just said? What I just said? You said I was doing more jet touch than actually throwing the ball.
Yes, I'm going down. I'm just going down here. I'm looking at.
Where do you see a jet touch pass compared to how many throws that I've done?
They don't have those ones.
Yes, they should. It's a play. Even though they don't show it, it should be on.
It don't say jet, it doesn't say jet touch. It would say pass because it's considered a pass. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying you abused it. I just say you used it. And that was something that's always getting to me in this game. Definitely a jet touch. And then that motion when you fake jet touch it, but you go inside and run it. But a lot of these was this. Not a lot. That's what happened. We got a lot of these.
Yeah, got a lot of them.
I think we had 3. I think 3 for runbacks right now. That's so cute. Yeah. This one right here. Let's see. This is the one where you threw it over. So we just. Yeah, they only give you that one throwing touchdown. I don't know if they give you any other scoring, but so far as I'm looking at.
I didn't see. Well, it should show on there.
It only gave you the defensive. That's what I'm saying. Like, or you're saying look for it. I haven't seen that.
Because there's 2. Who's that? That's the one I've been seeing.
Yeah.
So I always do that. Yeah. That's what interception.
Yeah.
32. Interception 32.
Yeah.
That's an interception.
That's what I'm saying. Though. You have like 3 though. That's what really.
I'm just seeing what. Could be a good touchdown. I don't.
No, this is the 2-point conversion. No, not this. This is me.
Oh, no.
I passed there, dude. You have a lot of your sacks and losses. Remember, this is
The pass.
right.
Famous pass to Zach Clinton for 11-yard TD.
Probably definitely that touch. Yeah, that's all I thought. You were at the 11-yard line. Like, you were right there, probably in the goal. Because it's only 11 yards. It would make sense. Unless you threw what would you say you threw a corner route? I'm pretty sure I didn't see you throw another touchdown.
I'm trying to think.
That's what I was trying to say. I don't think I seen you throw another one unless it was a jet touch. The first one was the over the head. I was like, that's nice.
Yeah, that I don't.
And then after that, I kept giving you the ball right back, and then y'all kept either doing jet touch passes into the end zone or like y'all kept doing runs, that fake jet into the run into the end zone, or because there was only 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Either way, that was a crazy defensive game for you. Yeah, this kept happening. It's just been not good. Call. They got sacked heavy. We get caught, bro. Chris got the W for today. 2-1. He gets home next time. He should start. I don't know, it's weird after winning. The way, either it's skin on my teeth or whatever. Shout out to Vic Garcia pulling up, man. I appreciate you always supporting gang. Just checking in. Sagittarius shit, gang shit, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Zero. Shout out to I think Behemoth for the sake of love. I don't think they was. No, there was something. Yeah, I posted that clip too when they sold you.
Louder?
I posted the clip of when they sold you. It's one today. We went to OT.
Oh, yeah.
So long. But you came back at the WJ, so hey, it's what matters. Well, technically, not today. There was that we played one more time before that. Came back at the dub later. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I got to show you. Oh, my cousin came through too. Shout out to my cousin. He the great one. I knew there was one boy. Appreciate you joining, Big Dog. Sorry we couldn't get the W all the way through, but at least we was here 5-1. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm about to go probably grab me some grub. Might tune back in. I said I should be double streaming, double cleaning, double seeing calls. But getting late, gotta work out. Might get some. We'll see. Rom shout out to Chris Doowie. He got the W again today. And yep. See y'all when I see y'all.